water now.
Again,
There's your water.
Since we went left, again, I'll say it again. Our topic today is about are you marriage material? So I'm prepared for that further. But
I'm going to go out on a limb and say our special guest is single. Evil motherfucker.
Look, totally.
Do you prefer being single? I like it. It's pretty nice.
Sometimes it does get kind of boring.
It only sucks like Christmas, like around like the holidays when your parents are asking you like 60,000 questions about when are they gonna get grandkids and all that other shit. So that's the only time it really sucks. Other than that, I'm actually pretty awesome. Tell you the truth, it's like I do what I want, go where I want, you know.
Come home when I want.
Come home when I want, you know.
Yeah, you do have the freedom, but I mean, it does get boring sometimes, and then you have different people, different energy, like.
Yeah.
I mean, and then when you marry, you can still have fucking freedom. It's not like she got me in the goddamn basement.
It's not the same.
Well,
if you jump up if you were just at home sitting on the couch, your phone went off, and you just okay, and then put it in your pocket, jump up and walk out the door. Is that gonna happen, or is she gonna look at you funny like, where the fuck do you think you're going?
Well, she's the first thing gonna say, where the fuck are you going? She gonna ask.
We ain't talking about your dictatorship of a home. We're talking about in general.
Mussolini over here.
Fucking Joseph Stalin ass motherfucker. She put her in a gas chamber. How dare you ask me?
I mean, maybe you pick up your phone and be like, don't say nothing to your woman, but I ain't never met a woman that was just gonna let you walk out the door without questions being asked.
I mean, but why would she question you though? But why? I mean, at the end of the day,
clearly you are single because there's no woman that I've ever met that her man is gonna stand up and walk out of the room or leave the house.
Enough that I shouldn't have to check behind you.
It's not about checking behind you. You're gonna ask.
This is where I go upstairs. If my lady, what you doing?
If my girls did that, if my girls just stood up, just all of a sudden and just left the house, we gotta have a discussion.
You're gonna say bye. I'm sure you're not just gonna leave. I'll be right back or something. But I mean,
but even when you say I'll be right back, the follow up question is where are you going?
Yeah. The scenario is simple. It's not like the freedom is not there. You know what I mean? If you once, like he's saying, how his situation is, how his situation is. If his phone rings and he's sitting on the couch, okay, because there's nobody here to have to answer to or even explain to. In his situation, he's gonna have to go. It may be completely innocent, but he still has to do a little bit of moving and shaking. Like, hey, this is where I'm going. I'll be back here and then. He doesn't have to have that conversation. He can jump up, grab a hat, grab his keys, and he's out the door.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It may take him 30 seconds. It may take him 30 seconds to get out the door. It may take him a minute and a half to get out the door, but they're both getting out the door. That's the scenario.
The point is, if you feel like, if you're in a relationship and you feel like you can jump up and just walk out and not say shit to nobody, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. That's insane. Like, come on.
That's not realistic.
I'm not exactly. That's not realistic at all. Like, I'm just gonna walk out like dinner. You're just sitting there eating dinner and be like. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
You take a napkin and wipe your mouth and be like, all right, I'll be back.
It's like, you know.
I'm sure it's not that to that certain extent. Like,
I'm
wipe
sure
my mouth
there's somebody that would try and argue it.
It's just, I think it's just an instinct. Like, I have a job where sometimes I might get a call at 2:00 in the morning and I gotta go somewhere. My wife knows that. She knows what the situation is, I'm sure, in her head. You got a phone call, something's probably happening at work. I still gonna get up and she's still gonna be like, where are you going?
That is
even though she already knows.
Cover for a side chick though, boy. You got that is a great
I think
job.
we asked where you going just out of concern though.
That's Jay throwing rock under a bus.
I think it's just out of concern.
I got cameras at my job, nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, and when nobody,
playback.
I mean, I guess it is like a great cover, but I don't think anybody was going there though.
If you be like, oh, there's an emergency at work, I gotta go.
Well, every guy has used that excuse.
But she's so used to it now. She wouldn't even ask you to think to check to say, let me check.
That's not a new excuse.
And fuck you. I didn't throw him under the bus. I simply said,
nah.
I'm like, that is a great cover.
That nigga knows I don't need to cheat. So
he don't need to cheat. He's got a great situation. I'm simply saying that. It's
for the guys at home.
It's a fantastic fucking cover.
If you want to keep your side bitch and your main chick in the right place, Make sure you get a job like Rock's.
Exactly. After about the 12th time, she's not even gonna think. She's just gonna be like, okay, it's another situation at work. She's gonna roll over and go right back to sleep.
What is she rolling?
You can be like, balls deep.
So you gotta go give that other bitch pipe tonight.
What?
I'm just saying. I don't recommend it. I'm just saying it's a great fucking
in 20
cover.
minutes?
Yes.
That's why you only worth $40.
Fuck you.
Wow. I think the dick is
personal.
I think the going rate for dick would be at least 50.
I think so. Fuck. All this
You can get it for free, so.
That is
yeah, I mean quality though.
No.
This is quality.
You just gave out 20 minutes of.
This is you. I said no. You can be there in 20 minutes. You can be balls deep in 20 minutes. You can be balls deep in 20 minutes. And this is great at USDA beef.
He's licensed and bonded meat delivery.
Yeah.
You're taking a chance.
This is fucking great at
in the
meat.
streets trying to get that free shit.
Angus. This is Angus fucking beef here. This is Angus fucking beef. $40. You can. Man,
oh wow!
My balls is made of bison, motherfucker. It's 2 for 1.
I love where this is going, but I think we should at least touch on our topic a little bit because you know sometimes with people
we ain't even got there yet.
I know sometimes with people, you know, they don't have the ability to reflect on themselves, so they may not know that they're not marriage material.
Yeah,
right. You know, especially if running the streets is still something that you're trying to do. You know, you're trying to jump in everything that's gonna let you. And I'm not just talking about dudes. I'm talking about girls.
Women too.
Yeah.
I mean, prime example. There's a Fort Wayne celebrity, and I almost guarantee he's not married. It's Mullet Man. You know who Mullet Man is?
No.
The dude that be at every club, and he's got that mullet.
The older guy?
He's like,
I think I do know who you're talking about.
Yes. He has a jean jacket, like.
I've seen him. I saw him.
At the club.
So you're saying Mullet Man ain't marriage material?
Mullet Man ain't marriage material.
He be tricking.
I mean, don't no woman want somebody at the clubs when you're at the age of fucking 50 running to the damn clubs all the goddamn time?
If I'm still at the club at 50,
that's what I'm saying.
That's a problem.
Well, but that goes right back to what I'm talking about, self-reflection. Like, if I'm still at the club at 50, what the fuck did I go? What am I doing?
Where did God go wrong?
Yeah, why does God hate me? You know what I'm saying?
That brings up a good point, though. At some point in time, don't you grow out of that? Or you wanted the hunt, not the desire, just the hunt, the chase for some strange that wanted to be at the club, want to be out, want to be seen. Want to be a fashionista?
For some people, I guess.
Doesn't that? Oh, sorry, cheap shot. Doesn't everybody grow out of that at some point?
I think so. I don't think they do, but
I think it's different for everybody, man. Some people will always
crave attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't it the whole point of getting into a relationship, getting that attention from your partner?
I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with dealing with a hoe. She got a man.
She just likes that.
Just like that. She likes strange dicks. I mean, hey, more power to you. But, you know, you're not, so you probably should be getting married. I mean, I don't understand why, I really don't understand why women get married and then, like, got a bunch of dicks. That part doesn't, because you could just stop being married.
That's easy. They marry for stability. They cheat for cock. They cheat for that dick.
I mean, for an emotional standpoint, I wasn't speaking strictly.
I don't see what the fuck.
Like, I know why they did that.
They married the dentist, the lawyer, the attorney because he's stable, he's safe, and she'll be taken care of. But she still want that Tyrone over here.
But you just named all these occupations that don't have time because they're too busy out making the money. So they kind of drift off because they go get that attention.
Was we not just talking about that out front?
Right. So wait a minute.
Damn, she had a good point.
So you're saying women cheat because they don't get the attention in the home that they need? Mm-hmm. Oh my God!
I think that's kind of horse shit. But
is this not a classic female deflection? Is that not deflection at its fucking finest? Where women don't cheat because they're whores. Women cheat because they don't get the attention they need.
I'm not saying all women.
Even if it is, it's besides the point. The point here is, we're talking about is such and such person marriage material. Like, I would like to believe I am marriage material. I like to think so, even though I have no money. Okay? I like to believe that, but I don't have any money. So by definition, I'm not marriage material.
So you have to have money
for a man, yes.
Marriage material?
Yeah, for a man. I don't mean you got to be rich.
Nah.
I just mean you have to have some money.
Nigga, you're not, nothing's cut off. You're not, nothing's repoed and you're not destitute. There's a difference between no money
Listen, let me explain my position, okay?
Yeah, you probably should have.
Because I'm extremely shallow, okay? Because I'm extremely shallow, I need a certain amount of money to attract the kind of woman that I want to be with. That's just how it works. Okay. Now, that might be wrong in some cases, but I don't think I'm wrong. So as it stands right now, I am not marriage material. Now, we were talking earlier, and you happened to say that you feel like you're not marriage material. And I would like to know a hell of a lot more than that, because I've never heard a woman say that before.
I've never heard a woman that honest before.
I've never heard a woman say that.
I applaud you for your honesty and that ability to say.
I want to know why.
You know you've got enough baggage or whatever it may be, scars, whatever, that bar you from being able to walk down that aisle. So I applaud you for that.
I mean, you owe me no explanation. But you gotta explain that shit.
You're kind of here to explain that shit.
So. Okay.
Not to say you owe me one. I'm just saying.
No, you kind of owe because you're here. So
I just wanted to, you know.
Okay. Well,
please go.
I say I'm not marriage material just because growing up, I grew up in a single home or whatever. I don't know who my father is. So I feel like I'm not a whole person, or I'm not truly complete, because I still have like a whole side of me that I don't even know. So how can I help like complete someone else or make someone else whole when I feel like I'm not the whole individual? So
but you don't feel like through acknowledgement of that and just learning from, I'm sure there's some type of male, you've never had any male role models whatsoever? None to speak of?
None.
Wow. I would like to think that at some point somebody would come along, but
no.
So would you say you've ever, because I'm assuming you're, you know, a straight woman.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so.
Don't let the haircut fool you.
I wasn't, but the haircut doesn't mean anything to me. How do people do this to me? Okay. My question was going to be, I'm sure you've dated.
Correct.
And in dating, have you been with a guy that you would consider like he's a good guy? He probably would be somebody that would probably be worth marrying. Never?
No.
No?
No.
This is because you picked like shitty guys.
I think so.
And
it's because I could just run down
all of the basic, like you know, the basic, you know, what do they call it? Stereotypes of you didn't have a dad, so you pick shitty guys, and time after time you got your heart broken because you don't know how to pick decent guys because you didn't have a father to teach you.
Yeah. Like, I didn't have anyone to look up to. I don't know. You know, I stay in, like, unhealthy, toxic relationships just because, you know, I never seen a man treat a woman how they should, you know? So it's like, how am I supposed to be? Especially when I was younger dating. Like, how am I supposed to be treated? Like, I don't know. I don't have any kind of guidance.
Well, so what about...
go ahead.
I was going to say, what about, like, just doing the opposite? Like you've dated shitty men, and
but you don't know they're shitty until you get into it. But you've seen their
characteristics. I'm sure like a lot of those characteristics kind of like match up if you've dated more than like 2 or 3 guys, right? Mm-hmm. So if you dated more than 2 or 3 guys, and with that experience, that should basically like shouldn't that teach you? Okay, check this. Don't want that. Don't want this.
Yes, as I'm growing, as I'm getting older, yes.
So you think eventually,
yes,
you could get to a point where it's like...
That's what I was going to ask. Do you have a checklist?
Yes, I do. I know what I want now that I'm older, or I know what I'm like, the characteristics that I'm looking for.
Okay. So. And do you have a checklist for yourself?
Thank
you. Yes. Okay. I'm always like trying to improve myself. I mean, you should every day try to improve yourself, do something different, get to learn and reflect and know who you are. I mean, I'm an asshole, don't get me wrong, but I'm still learning who I am as a person.
You got a fan out there.
You got one already. Now, I honestly gotta say, I understand where she's coming from, because at this point, it was kind of a learned behavior. It was, you pick bad guys. You probably knew they were bad guys. You overlooked the red flags just because you didn't know. Mm-hmm. You didn't know to seek out better. You didn't know to avoid these pitfalls. You just kind of,
or they had characteristics that I needed at the time. Like, this person made me feel secure. Mm-hmm. You know, even though it could be unhealthy, like maybe like being possessive or controlling, but I didn't realize that until it was like, oh, because a man is not supposed to treat me like that. Right. Like, oh, you know, so.
Because you got daddy issues.
I'm pretty sure if you are honest, like, with that fact about yourself, there'd probably be a lot of dudes that would like, damn, I'm gonna treat her right or whatever. I mean, I like to believe that, but you know,
most of the time women who have that kind of baggage, they know that they sabotage. Mm-hmm. They know that they self-sabotage. Mm-hmm. So even when something is going good, they have a tendency to just kind of fuck it up.
Yeah,
and
that's true. That's a true
in reflection,
statement.
Have you seen?
Yeah, okay. I've done that. So yeah,
you can recall instances where you have like shot yourself straight in the fucking foot.
Yeah, okay. Totally.
Well, that's that. I mean, I gotta applaud her. I gotta applaud you.
I mean, not too many people. That's why we talk a lot of shit, because you pretty much just. What the hell are we supposed to say to that? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
argue with you.
Yeah, right. There's no argument there.
There's no combative.
There's no conflict at all. I'm like
what the fuck?
Pretty much word. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So, I mean, hey, now we gonna find you a date. So,
whoa. Just because she realizes she's got some issues doesn't mean she's resolved said issues.
And there's a rated R superstar.
No, nigga, just because you say, look, I'm an alcoholic, but you keep drinking doesn't mean the problem is fixed.
But it's
You're still a fucking alcoholic.
But no one goes into a relationship being perfect. I mean, it's something that you have to like learn and grow and just.
Sorry.
You're perfect.
Yeah. Going into a relationship, it's after you get to know me, you realize, oh shit, he's got a lot of flaws.
But I'm just saying, but hopefully you acknowledge who you are as a person and try to just work on yourself a little bit at a time. I mean, of course I'm not perfect, and of course I'm not going to resolve all my issues. I just want someone to like value and respect me, like respect the woman that I'm trying to become at the end of the day.
Oh, that's fair.
Are you in counseling?
No, but I have done counseling before.
That's good.
See, and I think with that though too, when you do find that right person, I think that missing link for me as a married man, you find value in each other and grow as each other, and you actually learn more about yourself, and that's the best way I think to find the best person for you.
Bring out those great qualities and traits,
and it just makes you better and better and better as your relationship goes on. You know what I mean? So
that's word.
I agree.
So are you two marriage material? He's already married, so.
No, I said it before. I was joking, obviously, but I mean, I like to think so. I think mentally, I feel like I'm there. You know, I'm not. I have no desire to run the streets. I have no desire for side bitches. But at the same time, I never cared about that shit. So I like to think so. You know,
I say BS.
I mean, I like to think so, but I mean, you know, like you said, I'm not perfect. I know I got some stuff I got to work on too. You know, but it's like
fuck you
on the you know, the cliche shit that breaks people up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm way over that shit. Yeah, that cliche shit. You know.
First of all, I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off. I want to make sure you got that all out.
It is what it is.
For the people at home, fuck this nigga to my left.
Hey man,
on my lower, if you're watching on screen, the nigga below me. This nigga just said, "Oh, Brad is definitely marriage material."
100%.
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm a lot different
I didn't
now
say no.
than I was
I said you're
then.
about 60. You about 60%.
You want to know? You want to know why? You want to know why that's such it's strange to say that, because it's not like either one of us are personality-wise or any different than 20 years ago. Right. I mean, I've pretty much been like
crazy shit since I was 19.
Right, but in my experience, women will always gravitate more towards Jay than they will towards me.
That's true. And I've been married 3 years.
That's just how it goes. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I just think it's like we're two different we're brothers, but we're two different dudes.
I just got the over the top personality.
Yeah, he has a personality where people are drawn. I have the personality where people are like, this motherfucker might kill me in my sleep.
Since we've known each other since kids, I figured I'd be the last motherfucker to get married.
That's because you was going to jail, nigga.
Yeah, and you don't want to get married in there.
You was on your way to federal prison. You was going to get married, all right.
But women love being in prison. You had a better chance than both of them then.
Yeah, man. Fuck all that, nigga. I'm gagged up, nigga.
To answer your to answer your question.
I'm the dude in this relationship.
Right. you married a meat hammer and shit.
Don't ever let the size fool you, motherfucker.
Nigga. No, to answer your question, damn, I did get ate up by mosquitoes. You're right. Now, I am marriage material. It's just at this stage, and because of this red pill knowledge, a woman is going to have to jump through some serious hoops and understand that I'm not going to tolerate bullshit. Mm-hmm. I have zero tolerance for nagging, whining, and bullshit. It's a very simple philosophy. I don't need you. If you're
not lying either, because it's the truth. I mean, it's just funny how people say
I've got money, I'm a good cook, really? I'm a obsessive compulsively clean. I don't need you. What do you provide? Sex? It's more pussy out here than water. I don't need you. So if you're here, it's because I want you in my space. I don't need you. I don't crave you. I may desire you, I may not, but you're here because I want you here. I don't need you. So understand with that, I don't need your nagging. I don't need your bullshit. I don't need your complaining to go along with it either. So if you can tolerate that, because here's my biggest thing: the most times couples argue over money, communication, and sex.
True.
Sex ain't an issue. Grade A USDA beef here. It's fucking Angus meat. Money's not an issue. I've been blessed. God is looking out for me. Thank you, Jesus.
Hey.
And communication, obviously, I do this fucking show. I have no problem expressing my fucking feelings. So
you're saying it wouldn't be you, it would be them.
It would have to be her and her issues. There's no issue here. I'm not saying, besides I'm fucking lunatic, there's no issues here.
So I'm not saying, okay, so when I say you're not marriage material, I believe, listen, that's what the fuck I'm about to say, nigga. I think it's going to be hard for you to find that woman that's going to
tolerate
you. Yeah. That's just real shit. And that's why I say it's not that you can't. It's just going your fucking swimming pool of
I don't have to take your shit. That's the thing.
But it could go both ways. So how is that going to work if a woman always feels like I can take care of myself, I don't need a man? Then you have a man saying I don't need a woman. Like that's
the opposite mechanism.
But no, it is. It's perfect because we complement each other. If she understands I don't need her, so I don't have to take her shit, and I understand she doesn't need me and she doesn't have to take my shit, we're on an equal footing here. We walk into this in a great position where we can get along great. We are here simply because we want to be together. I don't dump my baggage on you. Don't dump your baggage on me. And the second you feel like you can't deal with this,
yeah, exactly.
Walk.
Exactly. Walk. But see, like, I don't understand that. When do you take the time to actually like communicate and break down things and like, okay, let's work on this? Like, because if I feel like that and you feel like that, we're just gonna be like, oh well, shit, fuck you. We don't need each other. What's the fucking point? I don't need you. Bye.
Because I value your presence. If I value your presence and you value mine, we're good. We can build and grow that into love from there. But from just starting off, I gotta quote Michael Jenkins. There's two things I ain't never seen: a spaceship and a bitch that I need.
Lord.
I don't need you.
Those are facts, but I mean those are harsh facts, but they're facts. And I'm sorry to like break the action. It's just funny because Aaron asked, he wanted to. I'm assuming he's talking The Rock over here. He said, Mac Dime, how long you been married?
He answered the question.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that till just now. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. Please continue.
We've been together longer than that, but married 3 years.
Okay. Well, I've never been married. Jay's.
Yeah.
Are you trying to figure this shit out?
Jay is over here like, I don't know what Jay's situation is. He's like,
I'm
out. He was married.
My wife don't know half the time either. Shit,
See, that's a beautiful thing where they're not tied up in that bullshit. You don't remember it. Bring me flowers.
Somebody asked us at the concert the other night. They were like, "How long you guys been married?" We both paused. Like, 3 years. Like, we almost forgot.
That's a beautiful thing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, fuck difference does it make to you how long we've been married? Go get me another motherfucking apple turnover, bitch.
Maybe she liked their vibe, their energy. Like, man, are you guys a new couple? Like, you guys really
just wanted to slide in between.
That's another. What she look like? The chick that was asking.
See, he's a good husband. He doesn't.
Bullshit. Like. You want to ask him? You want to ask him?
You just fucked up.
You just really fucked up.
Go ahead. You fucked up just now. Go ahead.
It was
really sir.
Well, it was a dude.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
But there was a chick next to us asking a lot of questions. She was about to
come home and narfle the Garthok, huh?
They partake.
About to get in between that shit.
Oh, swingers?
What?
Damn. No. That's ungodly. That goes against Christianity and humanity.
Right. Like, I would let her be with
No. They're not swingers. Fuck no. There's no dudes in
this.
That's
inhumane.
That's
fucking disgusting.
Right.
Fuck.
Two dudes and a girl.
You didn't shake that shit the way he wanted.
Fucking yuck.
Now, two chicks. That's art,
motherfucker. Two chicks, yeah.
That's art.
That's just Patriots.
That's 9:30 on Cinemax.
That's the Sistine Chapel is what you're thinking of. The Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Beautiful
Tiffany,
shit.
you can kiss my ass.
That's 9:30 on a Cinemax Saturday night, man.
Yes, angry black man.
We're angry? We're not angry. We're
Eat
just
my
real.
bison balls. How about that, both of y'all? Ain't nothing bitter. I'm woke.
Is that the one that was supposed to?
Yeah, that's the punk that Rain said.
Your motherfucking ass ain't show up, so you ain't got shit to say.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah. Come on, this motherfucker did say the shit.
Yeah.
You punk the fuck
Your
out.
punk ass thing, I ain't going in yet. They gonna
No, first of all,
tell me why you couldn't make it.
She is working on herself being the best person she can be.
She was at the gym when
But you would have just said, if you could have just said she was at work and I'd have left it alone. What do you mean she's working on herself?
She was at the gym.
That's what this show is all about.
She was at the gym.
Yeah, but I'm a great motivator.
Which one? Most of the motherfuckers is 24 hours.
Exactly.
Shit. You could have went out.
See, Rock is sacrificing. He's missing Monday Night Football right now.
Right. But
you can go to ESPN and replay.
No, it's
watch
not the
highlights.
It's not
Nobody watches recorded football. Who does that? Because this is not communist China. That's right. That's why nobody watches fucking recorded. Who the fuck watches? Nobody ever in the history.
Yeah. But I'm here because my guys we said Monday night
recorded football.
I like the highlights.
That was blasphemous.
She said she watched recorded football because she liked the highlights. If you had a father in your life, he would have taught you. You watch it.
That's why you sing.
If you had a father, your father would have taught you the highlights is bullshit. You watch the game.
I can see you watching highlights. That's one thing. But nobody's gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I got to avoid the TV all day so I don't see what happened in the game that I recorded on my DVR. Nobody, stop.
Don't do that. But
Wait. I gotta back up for a second. Tiffany, we went left on you again. I don't apologize. I meant that. But to answer your question, I'm not bitter at all. I am what they like to say woke. I've taken the red pill. I got my knowledge. I understand. I see the world clearly now. And I see women for what they are. And I refuse to be a sheep. I refuse to be cattle. I refuse to let them walk me and make me feel like I'm here at a woman's disposal.
But do you feel like you're a leader? Because sometimes you get in a relationship with men that
Assassins are cheaper
leaders.
T-shirts coming soon.
You have to
throw
lead.
That out there.
Like, do you feel like you're a leader? Like, have you ever been in a relationship where, well, no, you're an alpha male, and so I'm sure you're a leader. But some men just don't know how to lead.
Just follow my lead and we'll do fine.
That's what I said. Some men don't know how to lead, so that's why the woman. That's why women sometimes. Material. Yeah, that's true, and sometimes that's why women feel like they have to take over and lead because a man.
Boys, not men. they marriage material. That's one of those you can get on your checklist. Is this nigga strong? So is this nigga an alpha?
So how does one determine whether someone is just a nice guy and he's a good leader, and somebody who is just likes to talk a lot and is not? Because it seems to be that gets confused quite often.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know that until you get into it.
Like, as far as marriage material, I was a born leader. In fact, if I'm not in charge, this shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
I'm simply saying, you follow my lead, we'll do fine. I don't use logic, I don't use emotions and fucking feelings. I use strictly logic, reasoning, and rationale. So follow my lead, we'll do great.
See, this is why we are still friends to this very day.
Hey, Tiffany, if you was here to help her, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Tiffany, we just gonna put funny fucking face emojis after every time you speak. Because you could be here defending your friend and yourself. Right. You punk.
But we as alphas, but we all had our own, I guess, role. You know what I'm saying? And we never bumped head. I don't think we've ever had one fight. Since grade school. But we all alpha males, man, and shit, we rolled through this motherfucking world together, and you can't have a weak dude. That's just.
Did you ever get your question answered?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't really have a question. I just wanted, because I was playing off of what you said, I just wanted everybody to know that Assassins Are Cheaper t-shirts coming soon. Just so you know.
I can't wait
to wear that shit.
I will wear that.
I'll wear it to court.
I gotta ask, because I got a question. I'm glad you're here. In this era, and we've brought this up before, I think. I can't remember. We've done so many shows. In this era with Tinder, with the hookup apps, with plenty of fish, and all this shit, can you really expect monogamy in this era? When a replacement or some strange is one click away, if you fuck up, what DTF, WYD, that's all it takes. And next thing you know, somebody else is in your inbox. But can you really expect a healthy relationship? But that comes down to that person being disciplined, though. I mean, every time you get into a fight, it doesn't mean you have to go run off. That's why you have to communicate with your partner. That's just what it boils down to.
I think that goes along with alpha male, a strong leader, a strong man that can do those type of things, but yet hold his own and not go out and cheat the first little sign of trouble or something. Because I feel like if you do that, you wanted to cheat anyway. You wanted to be out there.
I am not the kind of guy. I'm not the cheater type. However, I cannot say that someone's sexual proclivities speak to how they are as far as with a woman. Some people just gotta get that pussy. They do. I don't think that says that they're bad people.
Okay, get that pussy as in they're not being fucked in their marriage, or get that pussy because it's new. It's nothing like new pussy. Is it that kind of terminology? No, it might not even
just be new pussy. It just might be multiple.
Strange.
Well, therein lies part of the question. Are they marriage material? I think not.
No.
Are you saying somebody can't be a quality man or woman just because they like strange?
Well, no, you shouldn't.
Okay, there you go. Because
but you're still desiring multiple partners, though. So how are you marriage material?
Swingers.
You have to have.
But your partner is agreeing with you on that.
If your partner don't agree and you just out there getting multiple ass,
yes, that's cheating.
So
that's not marriage material.
Well, hold on. Wouldn't it be safe to say that you are marriage material? You just picked the wrong partner.
Yes.
If you're a swinger, shouldn't you have married yet another swinger as opposed to
not another swinger, somebody that match your sex drive? For instance, for me, sex is 80%. That would be 80% of my marriage. 20% we can work on. We can deal with. 80% of my marriage is sex. Yes, 80%.
That's fun.
80%.
80%.
That's a lot.
You just need to be fucked and you're happy.
Yeah.
Damn. Yep. Simple enough, fellas.
Clearly, you don't know how to pick a dude because you should already be getting married. I don't know what the hell is going on with your shit.
I gotta ask.
Shit's not broken,
are you
is it?
Single, motherfucker? All you need is wood, and she's happy.
You have to have some other qualities.
Obviously,
you can't
have 10-inch.
But your sex drive has to match my sex drive, or I'm going to be bored with you. I'm going to want to wander off.
Oh, so you're not okay? But you've already said you're not.
Have you ever cheated?
No, I have not.
No,
I'm disciplined.
You just dump them?
No, no.
Okay.
No, I just take what I want at the end of the day.
So you're sexual assault? Is that what we're talking about?
We're together.
The Harvey Weinstein.
It's mine. If we're together, it's mine.
So if
we're together, it's mine. I'll take it whenever I want it.
And you just gonna take it.
I'm just gonna take it.
So is that quid pro quo? Or? I'm just curious. It's like
you went from me too to you.
I'm just saying though. It's 2:30 in the morning. You had a long day. It's 2:30 in the morning and you knocked out sleep. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm
going to get up and satisfy my man. That's what I'm supposed to do.
I want it. Now you can do this the easy way or the hard way.
I probably would like it the hard way.
Just fight a little bit.
Signal. Yeah, I said signals. That's how she just fucked my head up. I said signal instead of single. What the fuck? Okay.
Do you think that could be a contributing factor to why you're single? Because you're a rapist?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, all right. Well, there we go.
You notice the dynamic here is you can make a joke about sexual assault and we'll all laugh. If we make that joke, it's coming back to haunt us.
We're gonna be a world star.
Probably when we least expect it, when we're doing the best we can in life.
Definitely.
So that shit'll just show up like herpes.
Come on, folks.
Through?
What?
It's not coming through on my phone.
What?
Oh shit! Yeah,
like there's new shit over there, but it's not coming through on my phone. What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
it takes a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything.
So Aaron asks, so if dude doesn't fuck you when you won, are you leaving him?
Eventually.
No, I would say something. I would communicate like, hey, this is what I want. You need to do better. I need you to get whatever you need to do. If you need to take some pills, go to the gas station, go to the doctor, whatever you need to do, you need to satisfy me. If you're not meeting my needs, maybe I need to, seek other options.
What's the time bicycle pump for you, Dick?
I can't really say.
Nigga. And they say I say shit. And I'm the rated R superstar. This nigga said get a bicycle pump for your dick.
I'm just saying, she seems pretty demanding when it's time to get that wood. It's like, you gonna give me that wood. You don't know it, but you giving me that wood. I don't give a fucking nothing. I don't give no fucks about how you had a hard day.
Rapist.
Take a shower.
Now get your ass in that shower. Get your ass in that shower and get ready.
Nigga, she just got excited. She did that.
Get your ass in that motherfucking shower. You know what time it is. I like to think that's pretty close to marriage material right there. I mean, other than the fact that sexual assault is happening. But I mean, I'm not supposed to ask that question.
I'm tired. I'm gonna say it now.
I'm 35.
I'm 39. I have no desire to fuck every single day.
No.
I don't have desire to fuck 3 days a week, really. You giving me twice a week, I'm cool.
I could probably,
but I've done more than the average.
I could probably
2 men.
Fuck every day.
No,
bro.
No, I'd have to have a ginseng shot and fucking creatine
every day that I
would have to go
didn't
get you
last an hour.
I don't need that hour.
Right.
You can give me 20 minutes.
Takes 20 minutes. And I've been preaching this shit for years.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the best 20 minutes of your life.
20 minutes. Really, just to round the bases. You know what I'm saying? To round the bases, sex takes 20 minutes.
I'm giving you the best 20 minutes of your life.
If you can't get it up or get it hard, you have fingers, you have a tongue. I mean, you still have other options.
You got fingers, you got toys, you got shit you can sit on and rock yourself
You can use my toy on me. It's not fun doing it by myself. So why do I have you?
How about I watch?
No, how about use your hands? Be an assistant.
Aaron said he want to be your new #1 fan, and he's single too.
Shit,
so
I like her too.
He said he like, damn, these niggas battling now.
Oh shit!
It's not a battle. She's sitting right by me.
What you gonna do, nigga?
No offense, but
if y'all wanted to stand up for the camera, you gotta hit the like button.
Really? Why am I standing up?
Right,
because you're sitting on two.
Because Shawty
you're sitting on two midgets.
Really?
She really is in
my rap voice, Shawty is dragging away.
Really?
I'm not. Hey, I'm not gonna act like I didn't look. That would be absurd.
I'm sorry, Tiffany. Yeah, you still here? She said,
Tiffany, you were supposed to be on the damn show.
Yeah, but
you over there at Planet Fitness getting your sweat on, ain't you?
This one said, if women say they don't need men, then we are called bitter bitches. That is not entirely true.
Nobody said that.
You're called that when you come with like the attitude, the bitterness, and all that good stuff. That is not facts. That's just women saying, look, you don't need a man. That means you've realized your independence and you understand your state. However, in the middle of the night, if I'm in my house and you're in your house and I hear a bump in the noise, I'm going to jump up, grab the pistol, and run downstairs and be like, what's happening? You're going to sit there with the sheet over your head and call 911. So you do need a man. I just need to call 911 and come mop up the blood.
Exactly. I carry a 40, so no. I'm good.
That just made Aaron nipples hard. I know that when you said that. She carried a 40
right now.
Whoa,
I just stopped talking. I just want to... Motherfucker, please. I have way more control than that. Just start, whatever. I'm listening. I'm like, oh.
I have no idea who Project Twins is, but thank you.
Thank you, Project Twins.
And Aaron said, is she thick, cuz?
As fuck.
I was gonna say you should ask her to show it or stand up for the camera, man.
She's like,
no, she ain't doing it. She ain't going for it.
She ain't doing it.
So, do
you are depriving the internet land.
Material man is out there?
I'm sorry.
Do you think your marriage material man is out there?
I'm sure.
Seem like you're a pretty sharp girl. I mean, seem like you're pretty intelligent. I mean, what did Mos Def say? she got all the right weaponry. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I thought you were talking about ass so fat you can see it from the front.
I wasn't gonna be that.
That was a Mos Def song.
It's all in the same song, but I wasn't gonna be. I wasn't gonna say that, but you know, yeah.
Oh, well,
it's fine. I mean,
Tiffany said lies.
It's fine. What? She can say whatever she wants.
What is she lying about?
But if she is not here
women not
to
being called bitter.
Oh, Dip, what's happening, fam? Women not being bitter. You do need a man in the middle of the night. Are you gonna run downstairs and handle your business, or are you gonna call the police? Thank you.
She's just saying, like, when we say we don't need a man, you know, we're being called bitter.
You're not. I don't think people call black women bitter for saying. We don't need a man. That just means you recognize your independence.
They just say like anger. Well, then you don't fall into that category.
Okay, well that's what's up then. Wow, this has been spirited, man. We ain't done yet because I still got some questions.
No, we ain't close to done yet because these people are
talking cash shit.
No, not really. You can't say somebody thick as fuck and did not show them.
Oh, we should have got pictures of you. But anyway,
well, they can follow her on social media.
I'm sorry, you want to put your social media out there? You can watch. You can see all that shit in its grandeur. You don't accept. I don't accept friend requests from people I don't know. So, I mean.
I do sometimes.
I don't, because usually it's that hacker shit. Like, what the fuck is a beautiful woman out of the blue?
Oh, not them.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta have mutual friends.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Well, just like even like some random dude, like I don't know you. Like, what the fuck?
I'm feeling familiar.
Like, if you want to follow me, that's one thing, but I'm not, you know.
What's your other question?
No, did you want to put your social media out there for them?
Oh, it's just Parker Key on Facebook.
Parker Key.
Mm-hmm.
Parker Key, common spelling. Parker Key.
Parker Key on Facebook.
And
what other question you got for Jay?
I've got a list actually. I compiled.
Oh shit!
Oh damn!
Me and my list.
Okay.
I've compiled a list of. I believe there's contributing factors that keep both men and women. I'm fair in my misogyny today.
Thank you.
That keep both men and women from walking down that aisle. Mm-hmm. I believe there are factors that hinder you from being able to move forward and move to that next level from boyfriend, girlfriend to husband and wife.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I've compiled a short list, but I'd like to get some input from y'all.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Number 1, you're out of shape.
Nah.
That's a true statement.
That's a
true statement.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not gonna date someone that's over 350 pounds.
Oh no.
Or even 300 pounds, depending on how tall you are. I mean, because I'm a full figure woman. Yo, full body and my full figure, we just gonna be making sweat.
That's sweat. That's not sweat. That's when it becomes grease.
Like, that's not attractive. Like, no. So yeah, definitely.
That's lard.
Like, that's not attractive.
Can't get it on in the Barker Lounger now because we've exceeded the weight limit.
Fucking the recliner up.
Why'd I say no?
You said no. You said no. You don't see weight as an issue.
Because I'm fat, nigga. Fuck.
Of course, he's biased.
Fuck you think, nigga?
This nigga
Still got married though, huh?
Man. You beat me down the aisle, buddy. I would have bet straight cash money that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I'd have took that bet. I just knew you was gonna be in prison. I'd have straight took that
or
bet.
dead, nigga.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you, Jesus.
Jesus, my nigga.
Stupid.
Oh, fuck.
What's the next one?
All right, man. I believe poorly behaved children. If your children are some bad fuckers, they will fuck your relationship up over and over.
If you got bad kids, I'm just gonna set them little motherfuckers out anyway.
It's time for them to go live with whoever they need to live with.
Yeah, it's time for you to go get closer to your daddy.
Yes.
Or in your case, mama.
I don't do well with stepchildren.
With stepkids. Another factor, piggybacking off that, then you've got baby mama, baby daddy drama.
We're too old for that. People still have that drama?
I'm still seeing chicks getting windows busted out their car.
Really?
Again, Assassins are cheaper. Shirts coming soon.
I just think about it, man. I just get blessed all the way around with a lot of shit.
It's seriously coming.
Both my baby mamas is cooler than a fan.
So you're one of the few.
But you know what? If that's what they're picking, then you have to start thinking about their decisions. If they're picking that, if they're picking those type of men to have children with, just I don't know. You have to start questioning yourself, like, is she even really capable of making good decisions?
Absolutely. The people you make kids with is a reflection of you.
You know what? Thank you for saying that, because when I say it, it sounds like I'm fucked up. When I say that, it sounds like, oh, you're just stuck up. You're fucked up. Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah,
it's the truth.
Got 9 kids and they had no baby mama problem. Oh.
He did a good job.
Well,
well.
In his defense, ain't none of them gonna run up on him. Because he that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I mean,
that's my
they could, but then what? You know what I'm saying?
That ain't gonna end well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, he's reformed. He's calm these days.
Still,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, you
don't let the change fool you.
You can be reformed as much as you want. They still remember who you was.
Baby daddies know better on certain niggas.
They remember who you was, and they don't want you going back. So they just gonna be like, you know what? Let's keep it cool.
I feel that, Aaron. Trust me, 100%.
Everybody be cool, but
I trust that. Trust me, Aaron. I feel
we're gonna get. I want to be at your wedding, Key, because I think you're gonna get married eventually. You seem like a pretty cool chick.
I'm saying 6 months after this show, somebody gonna propose to your ass.
Nah, I don't know.
Shit, what you doing later? Nah, bullshit.
I'm gonna watch this game.
You're right. Next one is, you don't bring anything of value to the table.
Nope.
You just, and I'm not going, I'm trying not to be.
When men say, what are you bringing to the table? What does that mean?
That means, what do you have to offer me that
material?
No, well, it can be material or it can be.
It.
Hold on, wait. Because I want to get this out before my ADHD kicks in. Okay, I don't expect you to make as much as me, but be a burden, or be a blessing, not a burden. Be a benefactor, I guess, in a sense. Okay, if I provide 90% of the income, that means I should only be responsible for 10% of the household chores. So when you're saying
bringing to the table, are you just talking about on a financial basis?
But no, I'm talking about from a financial as well as just a personal.
Okay.
What do you bring? What do you provide? What do you offer? I don't need you to cook, but can you cook?
Well, yeah,
that's
exactly.
A plus.
So it's
can you help me in the kitchen?
I gotta explain my side of this.
Go.
When I ask somebody what they bring to the table, I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about something I don't think you can even quantify as far as money. If we are to get married and start a family, you are going to be the first person my children love. That's fucking important. I mean, you are the face of this family. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by bring to the table is the right mind frame and the ability to, you know, I mean, I get that women are, you know, they're ruled by emotions. I'm not, you know, that's just what it is. But I need somebody who is stable enough mentally to be able to turn their frustrations into something positive for our children. That's really what I need you to do. I mean, regardless of your past emotional baggage with, you know, not having a dad or, you know, having a mom that might have set you out or whatever, I need you to be able to put all that shit aside and say, you know what, regardless of what happened to me in my past, I know what I don't want for mine. And I have to be conscious of that and not, you know, fall into the pitfalls in the cycle, because it's a cycle. People keep falling into, you know, child,
totally agree.
No dad, blah, 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 you know, the cycle. I need you to understand that we are a team and I got you. And you're going to have to trust that you know, I got to trust that you got me. So what you bring to the table is not nothing financial more so than it is just you representing. You gotta represent greatness, really. I mean, because we could make a child that's gonna go off to be the next president of the United States or somebody who's gonna blow this whole motherfucking world up.
Kids can go either way. Man, I don't care how you raise them.
For me, that's what it was.
But you the first teacher.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna live inside of you. He's gonna come out and she is gonna be, you know, that's until it can hold its fluids, and then it'll come with me. But, you know, at first, you know, that's important. That's what's important to me.
Rock, you were saying that?
No, I agree with that. He kind of said that a lot. I mean, for me, it's important that when a woman brings to the table is because listen, every relationship goes through a rough time, whether it be financially, whether it be mentally or something. As long as you can stick and not panic, but yet we sit down and figure this out together and grow from whatever the tragedy or whatever the situation is. That's what I'm looking for, because this life's a battle, man. And as long as I got a soldier, that's a good way to think. If I got a soldier on my side, we riding this motherfucker together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Any good man who got any good man who's intelligent, who got a good woman, he's not gonna let shit happen to her, man.
Right.
He's just not.
Yeah, because Mr. Logic over here was 90% and 10%. I feel like those was very heartfelt, and I like those. Oh my God. I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying you're just very like.
Y'all have been doing nothing but picking on me from the start of it. Okay, I expect it. I can take it. I am the world's greatest misogynist. I can take it. I am the rated R superstar for a reason. Here's what I'm saying. I want peace of mind. Don't give me shit. Just if you can bring peace of mind, I am happy.
Okay. Well, when I think about bringing it to the table, I think of more of what they were saying. It's more support. Like,
I don't need support.
Everyone you may lose your job tomorrow. You might go handicapped, might lose limbs. You might need support.
I'll get it out the mud. I'll find a way. I can hustle to the day
with only a torso and 2 arms.
I can make it work.
Whatever.
I'll make it. If I'll sell shit out of. I'll roll my fucking crippled ass like Lieutenant Dan down the motherfucking street.
But I'm just saying, you have that woman there to support you emotionally, maybe physically. Like it's more than 90% of this and 10% of that. I'm gonna be serious real quick. I'm
gonna be serious real quick.
Nigga, we've been serious. This motherfucker keep jumping me.
Listen, I get what she's saying 100%. Like, let's say we lose a family member. It sucks to mourn by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Especially as we get older. Then you have that person next to you that's helping you get through that, and it is, you know, like I said, my dad just went through something. You know, we found out he had cancer. You know, I can't see myself just sitting in my room by myself trying to deal with that. Of course, I got my niggas here. You know what I'm saying? I could always call you. But my wife stepped up. You know what I'm saying? She made sure baby's gonna be okay. And she's the one. Because when I heard cancer, I lost all focus.
Yeah.
That's just real shit. Nigga lost all focus. It's like, oh, this is it. my dad's got cancer, he finna die, blah, blah, blah. She's like, we don't even know what's going on yet. She's like, let's just figure this out, boom, boom, boom. And she was my rock at that time. She had to be my rock at that time. You know what I mean?
And that's another thing that sucks about being single. You don't have that rock. You don't feel like you have that support of that one person. So
that's true. My dad's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad to hear that, man.
Yeah,
prayers,
Pops
work.
Good. Yes, they do.
God answer prayers. I still stand by what I said. I still say,
you know, you wouldn't be Jerry.
Oh my God, y'all gotta let me finish before y'all automatically jump my shit.
I'm not jumping. I respect it.
No,
I'm simply saying that I still say peace of mind to me is what I require, is what I desire more than anything. And that
you must have had it hard. It must have been
I've had a hard life. Motherfucker, thank you. This nigga, see what I'm saying? See, she keeps jumping my shit like I did something. Like I'm fucking crazy for saying I just don't want your shit. I want peace of mind. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying
no.
I don't want to argue. I don't want to fuss and fight. At the same time, I don't want to be raped 6 days a week.
Right.
Whatever.
I don't think there's anything wrong with saying this. Nigga said shit me. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying
once
that.
this flesh gets spongy and bruised, I mean, we should take a break.
Not her. She gonna keep
I know.
going.
I gave alternative methods.
Yeah, but she's
Wow.
We're not going back down this road.
Okay, what's your other question?
That'll just.
I respect that, fam. I really do.
Thank you. I don't think there's anything wrong
I
with
think
just wanting
everyone
to
should
be-
have peace of mind at the end of the day. No one wants to live in a hostile environment.
And nobody wants to be raped every day.
I don't mind being raped every day. Listen, here's my
undermine this
thing.
shit.
I would rather be sexually assaulted by my woman every day as opposed to my woman. I'm just saying, I would have been as opposed to my woman slanging that pussy in the streets.
I respect that. Thank you.
Nobody want the bitch out there throwing it around, just giving it to whoever.
But if you're gonna date
You have
Key,
to
you have to make
meet the needs.
sacrifices. And part of them sacrifices is, I mean, if Mr. Winky's not coming out to play, well then you better get your face game together.
You just gonna go earlobe deep in the shit area.
If it's my woman, I don't. I'm gonna do all kinds of fucked up shit.
There's no problem. Yeah, he is. There's no problem with bunching that shit at all. I should have looked down at the box. I keep forgetting you below me until
November's the election.
Yeah, I know, right?
These niggas over here is candidate.
Vote for me. Ass nigga.
No, I'm just being for real. I mean, I'm not like.
Oh, don't leave me in on camera.
Oh, my bad. I
That's
see you,
okay.
cuz.
It's
Not like
I'm sorry,
I mean, if I wanted to hit on her, I'd just do that. That doesn't matter to me. I'm just being, I thought we was having a conversation.
We was.
I understand it before you get to that relationship status. Like, shouldn't you come to the table and be like, "This is my student loan debt. This is how many kids I got, and oh yeah, I need to be fuck silly 7 days a week."
Yeah.
You should have that discussion early on, right?
Yeah, or you can, when you're dating someone, you know how they perform and what they're capable of.
Okay. So during the dating process, let's say you're dating a guy, everything's going great, he's checking off everything on your list, and then somewhere along the line, you're like, this nigga only likes to fuck 3 days a week.
Right.
Are you gonna cut?
That's a good one.
Thank you. Are you gonna cut the fucking?
No, I'm going to say something. I need more than 3 times a week.
But what if he's getting? So this nigga's got 9 out of 10 checked off. Boom, 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 boom. And you come to him and be like, I need more than this. And he's like, well, I don't know if I can give you more than this. You still cutting it off?
He's gonna have to do something. He's gonna do something. I mean, it's all about,
I mean, this is all kind of me. I mean, we're pushing up 40. We still haven't figured out how to pop pussy with our fingers yet, or what's going on here, people?
That's not the point. It's just
thank you. Someone agrees with
you
me.
gotta understand though, for a woman, and I'm speaking strictly for myself. For a woman, your sex drive, you hit your peak at 35, somewhere in there. 30 between 30 and 35? That's a woman you crave and desire sex all the time. For men, we hit that shit at like 18, 19 years old. So for us, we start working backwards. Our testosterone, our sex drive, all that shit starts to slow down.
And there's so many different things for
Except
that,
for
though.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no excuse.
Yeah, it is getting get a living girlfriend.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Get a girlfriend.
Get a girlfriend.
Yeah.
My girl got
I'm
a
about that
girlfriend.
poly life.
Okay. Yeah, nigga. All right, go on. Shoot your shot. I salute that shit. No, but this nigga said I support
for the best.
She said I support pop. Give me some. Like fellas
That's
out
more
there.
your speed though, isn't it?
What's that?
The like poly thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not me. That's not my.
Oh yeah, I mean I understand that, but
I can only deal with one person's personality at a time.
But it's only every so often.
I could build a fucking foundation.
I mean, how
give me 2 girlfriends.
Like I get like we ain't all rock here, okay? I get how you can negotiate in a situation where it's you and another girl, and you know, like me. But I'm never want to have this conversation about another guy.
No, why would you?
She's like, that shit's disgusting.
Yes,
thank you. Everybody agrees that shit's disgusting, but another woman is totally acceptable.
That's natural.
See?
As long as I don't have to have that discussion.
Nah, that's totally acceptable.
You can fuck all the girls you want.
I got
shit. I think that shit is beautiful anyway.
She said that is natural. That shit's disgusting. Another guy? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's gross.
No, who wants some hard legs?
Yeah, that shit is unacceptable. I'm sorry. I think we're still on topic for once.
We were pretty good.
This is all about marriage material. I mean,
we're pretty good.
I think we're just kind of laying it all out there in
I feel like
non-traditional.
You guys actually stayed on topic today.
Well, we laid it all out there. It's a non-traditional way that we go about these conversations. But I mean, this is the same way the conversation would go if these cameras weren't on. It's the exact same way.
True story.
So that's kind of what this is all about. But
fuck.
What's up?
She answered my question already. I just forgot about that. Well, I was going to say in this hyper-sexualized era, but you kind of are hyper-fucking sexualized and everything else. And she already answered that question. You said you're going to start looking elsewhere if the guy can't keep up.
My man here says, what if he fucked you 7 days a week, but only for 15, 20 minutes?
We already discussed it. That was cool.
That's fine.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
That's totally cool.
That's all right.
Preferably 3 or 4 times a day, 15, 20 minutes, but that's a whole different subject. But
niggas gotta fucking get breakfast and go to work.
That's why you gotta learn to use your fingers, man.
Niggas gotta do shit during the day. You want a nigga that work, right?
It's really you're talking about it.
I can come on the job.
I'm just saying. You looking for a Jody, nigga? All day long and shit.
Wait a minute. He just hit the nail on the head. Yeah, you don't need a good man. I'm sorry. You need a PlayStation playing ass,
Jody ass,
stay at home in his drawers and live off you type of nigga. Not a bum.
You need to get you like a 20-year-old.
No, she don't. She just need that nigga who's about 24, 25 years old. Yeah,
get you a 20.
Who just work out in the garage, play PlayStation, wait for you to get home and pipe you down.
No, that's how I don't want any more children. I don't want any more children.
And maybe he do Uber Eats. He pay the light bill.
Uber Eats.
So wait a minute, where the fuck do you think you're gonna find a man who's got his shit together, who's working hard to build something, but at the same time still has the energy to pipe you down 2 or 3 times a day?
That's
7 days a week.
Alright, I'm finna fuck
you understand?
I mean,
you understand?
2 or 3 times on the weekend is not unrealistic.
What?
On the weekend.
You understand that men
if we don't do
men
shit
trying to achieve something.
On a Saturday and Sunday, you lounging around.
On Sunday, it's football day.
Nigga.
Okay, but there's still breaks, commercials, halftime,
shitty games. Nobody want to watch the fucking.
Nigga, watch every game.
I don't want to watch the
best Monday night game. I feel like it's gonna be
invested.
The point is bogus. The point is that.
I'm a Bears fan.
The point is that you're not gonna find a man worth his shit that's not too busy to fuck you 2, 3, 5 times a day, 6, 7 days a week.
You're exaggerating.
No, I'm really not, because there's not any man that's quality is working his ass off.
At least once
8,
a
10,
day.
12-hour days, 16-hour days.
15, 20 minutes a day. That should be
You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that.
5 days a week?
You're not going to get that either. Because any man that's really
I can't
working.
vouch for that. Maybe 5.
That's not.
5 days a week.
I would settle for 5 days a week.
10 to
it's 7 days
minutes
out a week.
That's not that difficult.
No, I don't feel like it is.
That's like
when you wake up in the morning.
Commercial breaks during shows.
Yeah, like you wake up in the morning, get some, and then go take a shower, start your day. Like. It's like medicine. It's like taking vitamins.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you ever hit the snooze button when it's time to get up for work? You hit the snooze button?
Yeah.
Why? Because why do you do it? Because you need that extra 5 or 10 minutes of sleep, right?
I'm kidding.
No, because I don't have anyone laying next to me so I can get on top of. So
once you get to, like Pistol Pooh said, Aaron just said it, or he just said, we've done so much in our younger days. There's nothing that really excites me anymore. I've done enough.
Idea, Pooh.
So going off that, I'd rather sleep. I know this sounds crazy, but I'd rather sleep than fuck. That in my younger days, yeah, you could have got me with all that. Yeah. You could have had me like, we need to fuck 4-5 times a day. We need to fuck 5 days a week. Hell yeah, 24-year-old me would have been all in. But now I'm like,
off, it should be
I'd rather
fresh.
get that sleep.
Maybe as I get older and the relation gets older, it won't be that intense. But at least starting off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure they'll die off. But
shit.
I mean, when she gets 40, I'm still in the game, buddy. Shit. My soldier's still marching. And the soul still burns.
I'm not saying my dick don't work. Right. I'm saying, wait a fucking minute. I didn't say my dick don't work.
I wasn't implying that your dick didn't work. Okay. That was never the implication in that sentence. I was just saying.
About soldiers moving.
Real talk.
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. Everything works. I just don't have the desire.
Like where they're coming from. I'm just saying, like, you can make adjustments and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not set in stone.
Okay, just for the sake of argument, if I dated her, I wouldn't have to beat off anymore. Like, what for? What? I ain't got no venom left. It's all gone.
That is not true either. That's not true.
If I'm getting fucked 7 days a week, I'm telling you, dog, the tank is empty. By day 7, the tank is empty.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because here's why. Because there's some days I don't feel like going in here and trying to wake her up, get her in the mood, sneak it in, and slip it in, and see if I.
That look on her face telling me she was already in the mood.
There's some days where I just be like, I don't really feel like going in here and just asking her to stick this in her mouth because I don't feel like her being like, what about me? I don't give a fuck about you right now. I just want to get myself off. So
that's the truth.
So even in a relationship, you still gonna yank your shit. I promise you, because you don't feel like
I jerked off far less in a relationship than I did in.
That was more than I think anybody here wanted to know. But thank you for sharing.
Of course you do less, but
I thought we was having an open conversation. You guys aren't very open.
That was left fucking field, nigga. We talking about.
I'm saying, it's gonna be less, but you still gonna keep one off once in a while, no matter how many times.
Maybe if she's out of town or something.
On a period, something like that.
Visiting her mom.
Or,
you know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel like waiting until she got home from work, possibly. Right. You know, I'm not saying I'd never jerk off. I just said it would just not happen frequently.
What's your next question?
I don't know how the fuck you follow that up with a question.
Just saying. I keeps it real.
Okay.
You don't like it?
You say...
Yeah,
I mean, this nigga, yeah. You said you're a full-figured woman in this day and age. Do you feel like there's pressure to... You gotta keep up.
To
you gotta
lose weight, to be a certain image,
to have that Instagram thought body. I like to call it. You got chicks who are like, I refuse to work out, but these bitches will run to the Dominican and drop 5 and 10 stacks to get their body right. And I'm like, do you feel like there's a lot of pressure on you?
I do work out, so yeah.
Okay.
All the time. It's always, especially with men, because me and my homegirl talk about this a lot. Men, I feel like, are visual creatures. Like sometimes I feel like. I'm not saying all men, but some men feel like they have to have like this certain looking woman for their friends. Like, oh, you dating that? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's always an image they have to put out there.
Fuck these niggas.
Yeah, that's not us though. Yeah,
like, obviously. My wife, when I seen her, I had my checklist. Was she attractive? Yep. To me, she's attractive. I don't give a fuck what nobody else goddamn think. Trust me, women.
Yeah, because everybody likes something different.
You know what I'm saying?
What's attractive to one person is.
So fuck with them niggas thing. My woman's a thick woman. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, who gives a fuck? If a real motherfucker come in your life, he gonna love you for you.
I'm not really into skinny chicks.
Not like super skinny.
Yeah.
Ugh. No. Yeah. Sorry. Don't mean to offend you, super skinny chicks. That shit just. I like waves. Like when I hit that shit, I want that motherfucker to come. You know, like
fucking a waterbed.
Bam! I want the nigga, yo, that ass to get that wave, nigga.
Yeah, ass, but I don't want to see her fucking back fat.
Fucking wave is like I'm thinking of jiggle, man.
Everything.
I like that ass.
You want to see a wave?
That ass.
You want the wave to throw you back.
That ass.
Surfboard.
Don't you want to rip time?
We can't stop. We have to slow down first.
Yeah, I don't. If I'm hitting it, that motherfucker just.
Stiff as a fucking bug. Oh yeah, I won't go up in that. Yeah,
bitch.
Anyway, everybody likes something different, so
I'm a force-feed
nobody
potato.
should give a shit about it. I mean, nobody should care what somebody's significant other looks like. Yeah, you gotta go home with the chick.
Right. Fuck you, nigga.
I don't know why anybody would care about that.
Do you? With only.
Not like you gonna tell them. You're not gonna be like, yo, man, that's your girl.
Right.
Damn, she's busted.
Right.
Like, that's
But
never
some men
happened.
feel like they have an image to maintain
No, I
in
get
front
what you're
of their
saying.
boys.
Like, yeah, you see this cold piece I got
Them
with me?
still boys.
Yeah.
If you hanging out with your niggas like every day, and you above the age of 30, and you try. Something wrong with your ass anyway.
Another thing too. The problem with that is the guy who thinks that way, like he gotta have a cold piece to show off to his friends, is probably gonna have to share her eventually.
No, it don't have to be a cold piece, but you have to be something I am attracted. You got to be what I like.
Yeah,
right.
At the
But
end
you're
of the day,
not doing it to show off.
Of course not.
That's what I'm saying.
You leave that shit in your early 20s.
Exactly.
At this point,
my point.
I want what I want because I want you.
Yeah,
I like you.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what you got to say about who I'm with.
So now, if you're out of shape, I ain't gonna say I don't like that. What did that nigga just say? Go back to that, because that's not up on my. It's not up
on the phone.
Said I hate when my woman wakes me up to fuck. Who's killing me right now, dog?
I'm a nigga that loves to sleep. Don't
fuck with my sleep. Thank you, cuz.
Not wake me up. I'm sorry.
What's up, Lisa? She said me my ex. She actually messaged me. She said, "Are you marriage material?" She said, "Nope, I've proven that twice already."
Well, you know Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa. Back in the day. Anyway, I guess with only 24% of black women actually getting married in the last decade, I think. Each year, only 24% of black women.
I really feel you can beat the odds, Key.
I believe you can. Do you believe the black girl attitude is real? And is it a factor in the marriage?
Oh, here we go.
Yes, you knew some shit was going to
It's gonna be the ender of enders right here.
Black girl attitude.
You've been keeping it 100 so far.
Don't scurry now, mama. They're gonna get mad at me.
No. I'm gonna keep it honest, but I can only speak for myself though, because when you say black girl attitude, I don't feel like I have a black girl attitude.
That was such a political answer. I didn't ask you, do you have a black girl attitude? I asked you, is the black girl attitude real? And do you feel like it's a barrier in the marriage market?
No, I don't.
You PC motherfucker, you.
No, I don't really feel like there's a such thing as a black girl attitude.
Shit.
Hold on. Oh, shit.
Come on. You all right? Hey, please put the chat room on the screen because it's not coming through on our phone.
Just because when you say attitude, what do you mean by attitude? Okay, break it down for me. Define what you mean by
the stereotypical attitude.
Like
every stereotype.
Loud, obnoxious.
You're loud, you're obnoxious, you're the neck rolling, the finger
food
snapping.
Is 10 minutes late now.
And there she's throwing a fit.
You want the free food? You gonna get your manager?
You gonna watch my cousin do that.
I've seen my cousin. Yeah. That's why I brought that up.
The thing was, I didn't tell the lady behind the counter that she was my cousin because
Yes. No. I'm sorry, I gotta be off topic. Yeah. Pistol, Aaron, to answer your question, yeah. Can you marry a reformed slutbag? Absolutely.
Sure you can.
I've said that 1,000 times. I had no problem.
Everyone has a past.
Everyone's have a past, but on top of that, I prefer a kind of a trampy bitch.
Let's get back to this
I
question.
prefer a tramp,
What was the fucking question?
Oh, the
you
black
don't
girl.
like to fuck. Why you prefer a tramp?
Because
they should be tired fucking?
No, because I like her to have experience. No, I like her to have experience. I don't want a motherfucker to have to
Niggas ain't said they ain't never fucking again.
Right. I just said I don't need to fuck every day, 15, 20 times a day. You nasty motherfucker, you.
So you're talking about like just the whole attitude, like how they present themselves.
In general, yeah, the stereotypical.
For some women, I could see that. Yes. For some women, yeah. I'm not gonna say all because I'm not gonna put everyone in a box. Some women do have that attitude. I wouldn't even say a black girl attitude.
I think your attitude should reflect how attractive you are.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say a black girl attitude because I've seen different races with attitude. So I wouldn't necessarily say black girl attitude.
You tell me that you're trying to tell me that attitude is not more prominent in black women?
No, maybe
than
that's,
it is.
No, maybe that's the majority of the women you've been around. So that's who you. That's
no. We're not talking. I'm asking you what reflects society. Because if you go on YouTube and Google fucking attitude restaurant fights, tore up McDonald's. I promise you
9 times out of 10.
I promise you 7 out of 10 of those videos is black women. 9, okay, I'll give you that. I'm going with the conservative number 7. I say 7 out of every 10 is black women.
Maybe it was the environment they grew up into. So yeah, maybe.
You're such a conservative. So do you believe that attitude that's not really prominent, do you believe that attitude is a hindrance to them getting married?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Why?
Because like you said, you don't want a woman that's going to nag you. You want peace. So if you have a loud woman that's always like just obnoxious, that's going to be an issue for you. I just feel like, with the whole black girl attitude thing, it's hard. It's hard to find a partner because no one wants someone with a strong personality. I wouldn't even say a personality, just an attitude, always a chip on their shoulder, just always bitter and negative, because that attitude can be seen as a negative factor. So
Lisa, what you raising your hand for? I'm just trying to.
I don't think he's going to respond that quickly, but
I was just asking.
Some of Aaron's comments ain't coming through.
Maybe it's just y'all slow ass system.
It's probably, nigga, I got cricket. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
You got cricket? I don't want to hear shit else you got to say.
I've got fucking...
What's the ugly Brad? Is this
he's saying they would be ugly.
She said that he was saying about my comment earlier.
He was like, supposed to be a comma there.
Okay.
You said it about my comment earlier.
Okay.
Nigga, I got Verizon. That's shit you can have. I'm simply saying that his comments are missing, and then the ones below are actually coming through fine.
Refresh your browser.
Fuck it, cuz. Just fuck it. Anyway, well, you have been, for the most part, 99% 100 today.
Oh, well, thank you.
That last answer was some serious bullshit, but it was some PC, I don't want to piss off my sister's bullshit. But you have been...
out. She dipped out, too.
Who?
What's her name? Your friend?
Tiffany?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cause she ain't shit. She ran from a fight. So you have been by far one of the best, if not the best guest.
Oh well, thank you.
Cause you've been straightforward and honest. You didn't sugarcoat shit.
We've had 2 really great guests.
Bullshit answer at the end.
You two are equal. We've had really 2 great guests.
Oh yeah, the Sex in the Champagne Room girl.
Yeah.
She was
Whatever happened to her?
The stripper.
Sex in the Champagne Room was the title of the show.
Yeah. You two are. Fantastic.
Yeah, you should probably come back and we'll have more conversation.
She's like a goddamn gremlin. You spoke her name and she appeared.
Anyway,
don't get her wet. Don't feed her at the midnight.
This has actually gone over, and because we was having such a great conversation, I didn't want to stop it, but we do have to bring it to a close at this point. So, share with your friends. Jump in the chat room. See, we had a good time. People in the chat room joining the conversation. That's good. Thank you for joining us, Key.
No problem.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And thank you all the guys. And this is what we do, the Shake Up guys, live in full effect. And please share with your friends, like and subscribe, and hit that notification button so you too can jump in the chat room and talk this shit with us when we go live. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. So, with that being said, I'm your boy Brad saying peace out. What's up, fellas? Say your thing. Do you
final
think?
Thoughts? Is that what you're trying to say?
Do you think? Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Go ahead.
Final thoughts. This was a good conversation.
Forgot the word for human there for a second.
Oh, and I love my wife. And she's the greatest.
Aww.
And fuck you, nigga.
The tiniest
that shit.
violin ever,
nigga.
Right now.
Peace out. Find your other half and rock that shit. Find a bi chick though. That works. That's gonna be the best. That's gonna be the best bet.
I agree 100% with that statement.
As long as they ain't got to do no more dudes, I'm good.
I'm just glad we stayed on topic. It was a really good show tonight. You know,
keep talking about my show like we ain't shit.
I think everything went well. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, you should come back because we have another subject we'd like to discuss, and this time we'd like to. Well, the next time we have that discussion, we need somebody who has the courage to speak on it, but that'll be for another day.
Okay.
Aaron said,
"What you got?
Aaron said, "Will you please stand up?" For me, I will say this: work on yourself first. Figure out who you are, what you want, and where you're going, and then and only then can you even begin to think about a partner or a marriage. In addition, I will say thank you to everybody in the chat room. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share, subscribe. The only way we grow this is with you.
Hit the notification too. And so
Tiffany, you still ain't shit.
Yeah, Tiffany, next time come and join your friend. Help her out.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Be part of the conversation.
Thank y'all for being here. Go support them. They're one of the best mechanic and painters I know. And with that being said, I am the Rated R Superstar.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you.
The Rated R Superstar.
Y'all ever hate on my shit?
I'm not hating on your shit. I think it sounds funny.
It's
some like spaghetti and meatballs.
It's like a
Chef Boyardee.
Oh, I love my wife ass nigga.
Yeah, you did do that.
Yeah, you did. I love you, baby.
You did do that.
I ain't seen her all day, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. You about to see a lot of her right now.
Yeah, because you got that job where you get to chase side bitches.
Shake up, guys, or L. Peace out, y'all. See you later.
Deuce, nigga.